If you're a fan of the Pokemon franchise, and you're a fan of Pikachu, regardless of which Pokemon you love, the death of any of these majestic creatures is heavy on the heart. The main characters of Pokemon, Ash Ketchum and his sidekick Pikachu, are no exception when it comes to death. The two have died more than once, and somehow been resurrected, of course, because they happen to be the main characters and the light of the entire franchise. Now, the big question is, how many times has Pikachu actually died? To answer that question, we must say this. If you want to say he quote-unquote dies instead of briefly non-existing, then you can understand where we're coming with our answer. The answer is 3. 3 times! In the original series, Ash and his friends entered a supposedly haunted mansion while they were in Lavender Town, and Pikachu, along with Ash, ended up dying, or should we say becoming ghosts. Ash visits Lavender Town in Pokemon Season 1, Episode 22, The Tower of Terror. He is on a mission to catch a ghost Pokemon. Sabrina of Saffron City, the psychic gem leader, had almost imprisoned Ash in a dollhouse for life in the previous episode. This adventure had literally become a question of life and death for Ash and his sidekick. Due to Sabrina's nearly unbeatable power, Ash was severely defeated by her Kadabra. As retaliation, the gym owner and her doll used their abilities to downsize Ash and the rest of the group to play with them as dolls. Once the duo enters the tower, they end up encountering 3 ghosts named Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar almost right away. Ash tries his hardest, but he can't harm any of the spirits. Just then, a chandelier falls on him and Pikachu, which ends up crushing them. Pikachu, along with his trainer, dies on the spot. Although they initially appear to be knocked out, Haunter removes their souls from their bodies and then discards their lifeless bodies. Even though Pikachu and Ash were only dead for a little time, it's obvious that they were actually passed away, and the ghost Pokemon were to blame. There was a possibility that Ash and Pikachu would have become ghosts Pokemon forever if it wasn't for Misty. Pikachu's second quote-unquote death comes in Arceus and the Jewel of Life. Ash and his crew are sent back in time to get the real Jewel of Life to stop Arceus from destroying humanity as we know it. Now, we say quote-unquote death for this one because space and time collide, and we're in this time paradox. Think of a Back to Future scenario, if you've seen the movie. Now to fast forward, we go to where Arceus is pretty much dying at this point, and Ash and Pikachu are trying to get the real Jewel of Life to Arceus to save his life and reverse the time paradox. As the time is running out, Pikachu slowly disappears from existence because his time has run out before Arceus can absorb the jewel and bring him back. So technically, we can say he dies or non-exists or vanishes. You get the point. Pikachu's third death comes in the 2017 movie I'll Always Choose You Pokemon, A Pokemon Tragedy, the death of Ash and Pikachu during a battle. Now, this may be the saddest death, which is why it's the last. The movie is full of action and moments where Ash and Pikachu team up to battle other Pokemons. In one of these battles, Pikachu gives his best but is unable to survive when he receives hits from a bunch of enraged Pokemon. Now, we all see Pikachu get hit, but really think nothing of it in that moment. However, minutes later, everyone realizes Pikachu is not okay. Ash is holding Pikachu in his arms as Pikachu is almost pleading with him to make it stop. But the pleading goes to no avail as Pikachu is turned to petrification. Thank goodness Xerneas heals him, but seeing Pikachu die before your eyes was almost too much to watch.